What is up, guys? I'm back again with another banger, and in today's video we're going to be doing something that I really haven't done in my YouTube channel ever before, and this is going to be a story time on how or why or what made me start my YouTube channel. Let's not waste any time. You already know the drill. Let's get right into this video. I hope this video is not going to be way too long. I'm going to try to make it as short as possible. We're face to face right now. I am talking directly to you guys, all right? Cool little story time, something I've never really done, and I just want to answer a question that a lot of people have been asking me lately. What made you start YouTube? How did I get to this point? You know what I mean? What did I first do? You know, things like that. So this all happened when I created this channel in 2014, okay? As I grew up, I was really into technology. I liked phones, especially Apple products. I love Apple products a lot. I love their phones, their iPads, their tablets, you know, the iPads, the iPods, the iPad minis and iPod shuffles and nanos and all those things that were out back then in the day before 2014, like in the years of 2012, 2013. I was a big fan of technology. I really liked Apple's phones. I didn't really have a lot of Apple products, and I would watch a lot of YouTubers unbox things that I didn't have, and you know, I was like, damn, they have all these things. I want that. You know what I mean? I was like, he has the new iPad, the new iPod, whatever was out, right? And it wasn't until like later in a couple more, like maybe the next 2 years, I started to make money. And how did I make that money? I started selling things. You know, I was the type of person to sell things at school, out of school as well. I would sell things that I would make. I would make rainbow loom bracelets. I don't know if you guys know what rainbow loom bracelets are, but back then they were really popular. They were like rubber band bracelets that you make, and you know, I started off making those. I used to make like figures, like toy figures as well, like penguins and things like that out of rubber bands. People seemed to like it, and then there was even value to it. So I started to sell them for like $5, 10, 15 is probably like the most I made on one of those things. In middle school, I was selling like, you know, chips and candies and, you know, things like that people would, you know, buy, you know, gum and stuff like that. I was that person that was always hustling, you know, that person that is always trying to make money to reach their goals. As I started saving more money, I was saving all this money to buy, you know, the Apple products, and I barely had enough. You know, I had like $40, you know, like I made like $40 and like 50, you know, 60, you know, just making a couple bucks, you know, and that was not enough to buy the things that I wanted, like the phones, things like that. But it was enough for like an iPod. So I bought an iPod shuffle, those $50 ones that just listen to music. And you know, over time I started to make more and more money. I started to buy more Apple products. So I bought iPod nanos, a lot of iPods, and I was, like I said, I was a huge fan. I was watching all these YouTubers unbox those, like everything Apple Pro. I don't know if you guys know him, but he's a big YouTuber right now. He has about like 7 million subscribers, and you know, I used to watch him back then. He used to unbox products like phones, things like that. Like I said, I was inspired by YouTubers unboxing things, so guess what I did? I did the same thing. So as time went on, my dad, he bought me an iPod. I forgot, I think he gave it to me for free. I think he gave it to me for free. He gave me an iPod Touch 4th generation, and with that I started to make my own YouTube videos. I decided in early 2014 to start making YouTube videos on YouTube. I wanted to be like them when I grew up, you know, unboxing things, like, you know, having a lot of money and all that, right? So I started to do the same thing. I unbox products on YouTube, and you guys can look at them now. They're like really trash, very bad quality and all that. The sound, I would do unboxings in my room and think that they were like the best, but now 4 years later that I look back at them, absolutely horrible. But that goes for everybody. Everybody experienced that. Damn, oh my god, that Corvette is beautiful, bro. There you go. That joint hella clean. But that's besides the point. We're getting off topic. I started to make my own videos. After a while, I reached a point where I couldn't afford to buy more Apple products and, you know, make more videos on them. I couldn't afford to be doing that like on a daily, you know what I mean? And because that's really expensive, you know, because Apple products, they're really, you already know, they're really expensive. Their prices are all the way up there, and you know, I just can't afford to be making those types of videos. So after that, I've decided to just think of ideas of, you know, video ideas that I could make. And you know, I would think of like, you know, other things like how to make slime, you know, something like that. I don't know if you guys, you know, my day ones know, you know, so the day ones that you guys have been watching me from like 4 years ago, you guys know that I've been doing like just random videos like how to make slime, and like those would get a couple hundreds of views and stuff like that. You know, I would also do, here, let me check the videos that I used to do. I would also like do videos like 3 awesome iPhone glitches on your phone that you can do. I would do like drop tests, like dropping iPods. I don't know why I would do that, because like I didn't have money, you know. I seen other YouTubers do like drop tests, but like they have a reason why they could be doing that, because they obviously have money, so they can like go ahead and buy another one. But in this case, your boy does not have that type of money like that, and your boy was already dropping things. I started to do like Razor electric scooter reviews, and then after a couple of months of me making just random videos, I finally reached 1,000 subscribers. And that's a lot, like that's really a lot. Like, I don't know, I never thought I would be getting there that fast. Like, I really reached 1,000, and then I was thinking about, I was like, damn, 1,000 people, that's a lot of people if you really think about it. I reached 1,000 subscribers. I don't know how I made it, but hey, it worked, you know what I mean? So at one point I reached 1,000 subscribers, which it says here about 3 years ago. A video that really blew up for me was I purchased some prop money on Amazon, fake $100 bills. I did an unboxing on that, and today that video has 100,451 views. So that video did kind of blow up. It kind of went up there, a couple of $100. Let's just say that I did receive a lot of money on that. Okay, so you know, the prop money unboxing, over 100,000 views, and I think that's what brought a lot of people into my channel, and then a lot more people subscribed to my channel and they were interested, because you know, that video, it did great. After that, I started to do vlogs and things like that with my friend Josue. See, we did a buffalo wings challenge vlog number 4, that's what it's called, and he was in it. Josue, right now it's currently at 1,200 views, so that's pretty good, not bad, as you guys can see. Which one is it? Hold on, where it's right there, as you guys can see. This video right there. Like I said, I would just do random videos, and some would stay in the hundreds, some would go over 1,000, and that's just how it works, you know. I bought a phone, and it was the iPhone 7. Okay, I did an unboxing on that, and I am looking at it now. It has 70,000 views. So you know, like those videos that kind of blow up, those are the ones that like I get the most subscribers. They subscribe enough. A year later, I've decided, I was making videos on my phone, keep in mind, or the iPod, I think, and then I decided a year later, as I was getting more money from like selling things, I decided to purchase a camera. Okay, this camera is called the Canon T6i. I have recently just upgraded, because I had that camera for about like 4 years or 3 years now, to upgrade to the Canon 80D that I have now, that I'm recording on right now. I purchased the Canon T6i. I did a full review plus video test, and that video got me 1,700 views. How did I get that camera? I actually paid like I think $300 for that camera, and then I added like a pair of Beats or something like that, I forgot, and I met this person at the gas station. So I actually didn't buy this camera like in store. I actually bought it secondhand, already used, so I could get it for cheaper, you know what I mean, because I didn't really have too much money back then, but I had to finesse it. After I got that camera, I started to do a how I edit my videos Q&A. I did an iPhone 7 challenge, which I forgot what that was, and I got 1.9 thousand views. Another one I got 2.7. Yeah, and then I did a what's in my backpack too as well. I did the Crystal Pepsi taste test. I don't know if you guys know about that, but that was a Pepsi that was clear like water. See, this is what I'm saying. I'm just like thinking of like hella ideas of what videos I should make, just random videos, and then some just blow up, some just stay in the hundreds. And then as I started to get more and more and more money, because your boy was, you know, always buying and selling, you know, he was making profit, and then, you know, at one point he started to making a couple $100. You know, I started to buy things like Beats pills, Beats headphones, cases, waterproof cases that cost like $100, charging Mophie cases that were like over $100 too. And I bought my first Apple Watch. I think my dad purchased my first Apple Watch. He actually bought it. After that, I got an iMac. No, not an iMac, a MacBook 12-inch, the gold one, 12-inch display. This is when I started getting money on YouTube, when they started to add me into the AdSense and I started to earn money. Like, I was available to get money out of YouTube now. My first paycheck, I'm going to tell you guys, okay? My first paycheck was $360. That's all I'll tell you guys. So if you guys were wondering how much I make, I'm never going to tell you guys exactly how much, but just know my first paycheck was $300 and like something dollars, which was actually really good for my first paycheck. You know, I was just making a couple videos. I don't even know what I was even talking about. I don't even know if you guys like the videos, but you know what I mean? I just made $300 and something dollars. So that was pretty good. 2 years later, after that, I started to get into sneakers, okay? I started to get in the sneaker game, in the sneaker world, you know? I started to get into like hypebeast stuff, things like Yeezys and, you know, Off-White, Supreme, things like that. And I noticed that was getting like a lot of like views. It was like really popular. Well, it kind of died now because like the Yeezys, they're not reselling as much as they used to, like in the thousands. Now they're reselling over like, they only have like a profit of like 100, 200, 300, you know, in that profit range right now. So they kind of died. You're still making profit, but not too much like you used to before. I hate when people are looking at me like I'm crazy because I'm talking to a camera. I'm not just talking to a camera. I'm talking to you guys, to the viewers, okay? So yeah, why you still what is going on? Why are you still looking at me? Oh my god. I started to get into sneakers, so I bought my first pair of sneakers and my first pair of shoes that was really like a really good shoe that had resale value to it was Yeezys. I bought a pair of Yeezy cream whites. They were going for like $600. Retail was $220. I bought them for like $400, I think, from a friend at school. So, you know, I got a pretty good deal for $400 when they go for $600. But retail, you know, retail price is $220. So I paid double the price, but you know, it was my first pair and I fell absolutely in love. I started to buy more and more shoes. You know, I was flipping them as well. I would buy and resell, and then this is where your boy starting to make more and more money. You know, at one point I almost made $1,000. It's that simple. It's pretty good. The sneaker game, it just, to a normal person, to an average person that doesn't know about shoes, they are not going to believe that you flipped a pair of shoes for over $1,000 or even a couple hundreds, because they don't know, you know what I mean? And you know, you can really make a lot of money on sneakers. So I started to get into that. This started about a year ago, I think, when I started getting into sneakers. And then later on, I decided to make YouTube videos on them. I started to do unboxings. Let me pull them up. I have them on my phone. I'm gonna check. And I noticed that they were getting a lot of views. For example, the Gucci slides that I, you know, unboxed a year ago, I got 7.5. I got 7,000 views on that. So that did pretty good. I was like, damn, 7,000? You feel what I'm saying? I got a pair of zebras. That video right now has 1,700, okay? I was noticing that the sneaker unboxing that I would put out there was getting a lot of views. So I was like, let me make more. Why not? You know, let me get the views so I can exchange to dinero. You know what I mean? So the human race that I unboxed, the Adidas, those went to 3.6 thousand. Okay, so 3,000 views. The frozen yellows, those got 1,000 views. You know, they're in the thousands of range now. That I copped another pair of Yeezy zebras, which I have already done a video on, but this zebra was an upgraded version. So it was, they released it like 3 times, I think, or 4. I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, but they released it for like, I think, the 2nd time when I got this. And that video has 12,000 views, okay? And you know, I'm getting subscribers. Every time I get thousands of views, I'm getting subscribers. So just think about that. And then I did the Cactus Jack unboxing, the Air Jordan 4s. That video has 1,600. And then I did a Gold Supreme unboxing one, the shoe, and it has 1,000. I did some Timberland black and gold shoe unboxing, and that has 1,700 views. And another video that got up there was a Michael Kors gold watch unboxing. That video sits at 18,000 views right now. Fast forward now, your boy is here. This is your boy now, you know what I mean? So that was how I started my YouTube channel. I started it by being inspired by watching somebody else having Apple products and you know, I didn't have those products. I was watching other people unbox things that I did not have, that I wanted to have, and now a couple years later, like 4 years later, now I can afford but do not really want anymore. So it doesn't make sense, because like I wanted it, now that I have the money, I don't know what happened, you know what I mean? I'm happy where I am right now, you know. I don't need all these products, to be honest. Like, all right, you guys, so before you guys watch the next few clips, I just want to let you guys know that in the next few clips, you guys are going to see in my eye something. I don't know what is going on, to be honest with you guys, but I am in my room right now, feel me, editing, you feel me? So I just thought I'd let you guys know. You know, before you guys were going to go into the comment section and ask what the hell happened to my eye, I just wanted to let you guys know I am good, alright? So I'm straight, so don't even worry about it, but just enjoy the video. So before we continue talking, I am just letting you guys know I'm in a whole different area right now. So if you guys, you know, if this clip look a little different, I look a little bit wider, the background looks a little bit, you know, more weird because it didn't look like that before, is because I am home now. But, you know, I didn't get to finish the video out there, so you know, I had to come home, and I am now finishing the video out here to, you know, wrap it up, you know what I mean, have the last words to say, just end the video, edit it for you guys, and you guys can watch it. I'm just gonna have to say that I've learned a lot of things throughout these years of doing YouTube. I have learned a whole lot, what to do and what not to do, what, you know, what works, what doesn't. All those things that I wanted back then, I don't need it anymore, you know what I mean? I feel like it's just, you know, I was a kid back then. My camera's shaking. I was a kid back then. I don't really understand. I just wanted things, but I don't really need it. Now that I'm more grown, I understand like what I need in my life. I don't really need all these little tiny products to make me happy right now. I'm happy with what I have right now, and you know, where I am and what I'm doing, you know. I'm just creating, you know, I'm just thinking of ideas, like I said, like I used to do. Thinking of ideas to do for you guys, so you guys, you know, so you guys can be entertained, so you guys can watch me, things like that. So that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, comment down below. Let me know what other video ideas, you know, you guys have, so I can, you know, probably do in my next few videos. And you know, like this video if you guys did like it. If you did not enjoy this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. I don't care, just give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe if this is your first time watching me. I am really cool. My name is Mario. You know, I have big dreams ahead of me. Go ahead and subscribe, be part of the gang, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'll catch you guys again in my next video.